Yo, what is up everyone? This is OJ over here from PlayerEssence, just bringing you a quick update to my video that I did on the Nintendo NX as far as what 10K said on Twitter. He basically put out an update saying that some of the information might have just been a little wrong, so here's what he kind of knows. And he updated his own post, deleted the last one, and updated this one. So if you haven't seen my last video, just so you can see what he said before and compare it to this one, I'll have a link to that in the description below. But I do first want to say that this is a 100% rumor. I am not trying to push you to believe one thing or another. You cannot believe it at all, or you can believe every single word. It does not matter to me. I am simply just reporting on some of the information that's out there. So with that disclaimer out of the way, let's go ahead and get right into it. We have the hardware leaks, 14nm CPU and GPU, custom ARM CPU clock between 2.0-2.5 gigahertz, not final, custom AMD Polaris-like GPU, newest GCN architecture, primitive disk card accelerator, 8 gigabytes of RAM, may upgrade to 12, normal style controller, no mouse, wheel, shoulder buttons, no freeform display, has regular buttons, not anything like the patent, no support for Wii and Wii U controllers and accessories, 5 to 10% above PS4. I'm guessing he means in overall power. Here are some of the games that he says are coming to the Nintendo NX and the initiatives. Legend of Zelda Wii U, we know that. Luigi's Mansion 3, heavily rumored. Splatoon, rumored. I actually reported on that myself. Super Mario Maker, rumored of course. Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, rumored. For Honor from Ubisoft. That game is actually looking pretty cool. I would like that to come over. Shadow of Mordor 2. There's actually been rumors about that with their own listing for the developer's site as far as looking for someone who's passed Nintendo lot check. Raiders of the Broken Planet from Mercury Steam. That's also heavily rumored to be coming to the Nintendo NX based on some of the stuff that they've said. Final Fantasy VI Remake, a timed exclusive. Now this one I am not so sure about. I don't know where that is coming from. A Final Fantasy VI Remake? I do not know. Final Fantasy VI originally released on the Super Nintendo, and it was one of the most iconic games for that system. That would be massive if Nintendo could get something like that, but I don't know who fed him that information, but you know, I'm just gonna move on here. Next one, Shady Wars. Don't know what that is. Jet Set Future Radio for NX, PS4, and Xbox One. Wow, I know a lot of people would be interested if that happened. He's also switched up the reveal date. At first he said that it could come July 25th. Now he's saying that it's going to be late September or early October. It's just not set yet. Expanded or new virtual console with GameCube library. That would be cool. Trying to get Wii U virtual console purchases to transfer to Nintendo NX. I would hope they'd be able to do that. Big budget 3D Mario. I think that's a given based on what Nintendo has said in the past. So that's all the information that's on here. Luigi's Mansion really does seem to be more and more of a reality as far as based on just some of the rumors and things like that. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon on the Nintendo 3DS sold very well, way better than Nintendo thought it was even going to sell. So I can see them trying to capitalize off of that. I think having stuff like Splatoon, Mario Maker, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, and porting those over, that's going to really help with either droughts or just getting the Wii U audience just to get them to hop in, especially if you can offer much improved graphics, better fidelity, things like that. I think that's really going to be a key to Nintendo starting off strong with the Nintendo NX. For Honor, that's a big game coming from Ubisoft, but you can't just have cherry-picked at third-party games. Nintendo needs to go big or go home when it comes to third-party developers. Either get a lot of them or just do your own thing, because just having 1 or 2 titles here and there is definitely not good enough. Although I love the initiative if they can get stuff like For Honor, but I'd also like to see them branch out and get stuff from CD Projekt Red, Bethesda, Deep Silver, and publishers like that. GameCube on the VC, and I really hope that the Wii U had that, but it seems like that's not going to happen, obviously. So yeah, that'd be cool if it came to the Nintendo NX. But I just don't think that having old games on your new console needs to be like a focus. That shouldn't be like a 100% focus of Nintendo. Virtual console is cool and I bet it's a money maker, but I do think that that needs to be something to where they turn it into like PlayStation Now. It's like a stream type service. Don't make it like one of the main things of your console and waste a lot of time or resources making old games for your console. I think that they should really focus on making sure that their console is up to date, making sure that their console has third party, making sure that their console has other things. Then maybe if you have time, once you've already solidified you have all that, like Sony did with PS2, then you can say, okay, we're bringing over GameCube and stuff like that. But I just don't think that it should be like a huge money or time sink. If they can do it easily, fine, do it easy. But if it's something to where it's going to take a lot of time or effort, I just don't think it's worth the resources at this point. Big budget 3D Mario, I think we all need this. This is something that we do need. I need my Super Mario Galaxy type of game, Super Mario 64 type of game, with a whole new theme, not a borrowed theme from a different game like Super Mario 3D World, but a brand new type of Mario game that just looks amazing, really pushes the system like Super Mario Galaxy pushed the Wii, and like Super Mario 64 pushed the Nintendo 64. We really need something like that, especially at launch if it does come then. As far as the hardware leaks go, everything seems to be in order for me. I'm not like a huge spec reading type guy or anything. I just want to see how the games look, and if they look great, then that's cool. So I really don't have much comments on the specs or anything like that. It says it's above PS4. I would hope so. It's coming out years later. No support for Wii or Wii U controls or accessory. I think that's the best option. Nintendo just needs to distance themselves from the Wii U. I think that's the best thing to do. Let people transfer over Virtual Console or stuff like that if they want to, but don't have any type of connection really between the two systems, just because you don't want real confusion with the customers. You want to let them know that this is a completely new, improved, and better product over Wii and Wii U. So I think that's just the best. Nintendo just comes out with the controller for the NX. Don't have to worry about Wiimotes and nunchucks and 3-hour battery life gamepads anymore. It does say here that the controller doesn't have a screen, and that would actually be good. I think that it's just good if they have a normal controller, and if there's something that they want to sell separately with the screen, they can do that separately, or for the handheld that comes out, just use that instead of making two separate devices with screens on it. You already have a device that you can use with the screen on it. Use 3DS, or use your newer handheld that's coming out. Alright guys, that basically wraps it up for this one here. Don't have much else to say on it. Make sure you hit that like button if you did like it. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And also subscribe to PlayerEssence for more news, reviews, trailers, tips, and tricks, and everything on the Nintendo NX. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you for the next video. Peace.